Okay, if you're new here, welcome in. We do this every Monday and Friday. We're going to get the energy of what's coming up this week for us. The reason why we do this is because it puts us in the power position. Instead of just wondering what's going to happen and just kind of going through like willy-nilly, we're going to look at exactly what energy we have to work with this week, okay? So we're going to look at Monday through Thursday, and then on Friday, we're going to look at Friday through Sunday. Thank you for the hearts. So if you have any tarot questions, if you have any numerology questions, life or relationship questions, you can put them in the comments, but this is a collective reading. Just so you know, I'll be happy to answer and guide you, but this is a collective reading, okay? Especially if you're learning tarot, this is a great place to be because I show you different ways to read the tarot cards. So there's that. All right, what we're going to do first, we're going to clear out that heart chakra, right? We know we need to do that like often. If we could do it every day, it'd be great. Good morning, Mom. So we're going to clear out the heart chakra. You're just going to breathe and listen to the vibration, listen to the bowl singing, and then y'all are going to choose, we're going to get our fairy blessing, and then y'all are going to choose the deck, okay? So all you do is just relax. It's best if you have your feet on the floor, you're sitting up. If you can't, that's okay, but it's best to just relax everything. You want to relax your jaw, your shoulders, your arms, your legs, everything while you're just listening to the bowl sing, okay? Here we go. Just breathe. Now let's everybody take one deep collective breath in. Fill your lungs, pick up all the heaviness, all the fear and anxiety, and then blow it out. Just get rid of it. You don't need it. It's not yours. Okay. So let's find out what our fairy blessing is for the week. And then, like I said, y'all are going to choose the deck that I use. And then we're going to get into the juicy details. Remember, if you're wanting to learn how to use tarot or read tarot, my module's now available and live classes for this summer are now open, okay? So let's see. It's all linked in my bio. What is our fairy blessing for this week? Good morning. What is our fairy blessing for this week? What do we need to know? A blessing of clear foresight. This is great because what this indicates is you're going to have, you know, we're coming out of Mercury retrograde still, right? We're still in the wonky shadow period. So what this means is you're going to start seeing things more clearly this week. We have a lot of planetary movements that are moving in order to push us into this new awareness, right? We had the eclipse. We had all that happening. New moon in Scorpio. Or is it full moon in Scorpio? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it all straight in my head. But this is telling you that you're going to have the ability to see things more clearly this week. And what you do with that information is going to be up to you. Because most people will information that's brought to them and then they'll deny it. But if you listen to it, if you see it as something that's meant to move you forward, whether it be positive or negative, then that puts you in the power position, okay? So whatever clarity you gain this week indicates, okay, you're about to move in a different direction. And we're going to see what the tarot has to say about that. So let's see. And the blessing of clear foresight is number 40. 40 is like a turning point in life. And 4 is about looking at the details in numerology, okay? And then 0 is, it doesn't really have a place in numerology, but when we look at it through tarot aspect, it's kind of like, this could be anything, okay? And so this pivotal time, if you are paying attention to the details, can really launch you onto a whole new journey, onto a whole new path, okay? But you have to pay attention. So, deck number 1, look, we have the 2 of Cups right there already. We have the Red Fairy Tarot, or deck 2, the Light Seers Tarot. So which one? Tell me in the comments, 1 or 2. Only vote once, please, and y'all help me keep count. Deck 1 or deck 2? Oh, TikTok is divided. Looks like mostly 1. 1 or 2? Okay, ones are getting it on Instagram. We haven't used this deck in a while, so that makes sense. It looks like ones are winning on both now. 1 or 2? Camera 1, camera 2. It's a tough one. I know. They're both really great decks, honestly. They really are. So Instagram, is ones winning? Are ones winning on TikTok as well? It looks like it. Camera 1, camera 2. It looks like it is ones. I'm going to drink my coffee. Let's see. I'm just waiting for y'all to tally them up. Yes, one's got it on TikTok. Thank you, Melanie. I appreciate y'all's help with that. Let's see. Thank you, Kim. It's actually, you know, it was actually supposed to be like white, like icy blonde to blend in with my silver that's coming in, but it wound up being several different shades. So thank you. This is a collective reading for the week. All right, so what do we need to know this week? What is coming up for us Monday through Thursday? What is coming up for us Monday through Thursday? I'm going to draw a card for each day, Monday through Thursday, and we're going to talk about it. And then I'm going to pull Oracle as well. All right, for today, Monday, we have the King of Cups, okay? Now, the King of Cups is an energy of emotional maturity, of empathy, but taking action towards what it is that you feel energetically drawn to, okay? Because remember, masculine energy is the one that takes action. Feminine energy is the one that sits back and receives. So he's got a nice balance of masculine and feminine, but he is the one that is meant to take that action. He's the one that's meant to listen and then go after it. Does that make sense? So there might be something today that you, remember, we have the blessing of clear foresight, okay? So you might have this inkling, this intuitive knowing, this something that is just like speaking to you or drawing to you today, and it's telling you, hey, you need to take action on this. This is something that is going to help you to progress, okay? It's not anything that's going to be egocentric. It's not anything that's going to be, well, let me just fill my desires because I want to obtain something. It's no, I feel like I need to go this way. Does that make sense? It's literally called Fairy Blessings. You can find it on Amazon. Is that resonating? It could also indicate that you might come across a male who is the one that is insightful and empathic. And he's like, hey, what? Your live is not eligible for recommendation or restriction and search results for the next 10 minutes because you may be promoting a brand or a product or... What? This restriction will be removed once you turn on the content disclosure settings. What the fuck is that? Hang on. Tell viewers that this live promotes a brand, product, or service. You could be representing yourself or collaborating. Okay. I guess that's new. Sorry, guys. I don't know what the hell that was. I guess I did mention Amazon. Ah, golly, that is insane. Fuck. You can't say shit anymore online, and they're just like, oh, violation. Good Lord. Okay, well, whatever. Anyways, like I was saying, you might come across a mail today and get some really beneficial insight, okay? This insight is going to be something that is really profound. It's not going to be something surface level like you need to do this. They're going to be like, hey, have you ever thought about this? And you're like, holy shit, okay? Because this is Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy likes to look beneath the surface. They like to go deeper and really pull out, like, what is it that you want? Who are you? How can I help you to transform? Okay, so this is either going to be energy you're feeling yourself, or you're going to come across somebody that's going to speak this into you, that's going to give you that aha moment, okay? Let's look at Tuesday. Ooh, look at that. We have the devil in reverse. Thank goodness it's in reverse, okay? Oh, thank you for that. So whenever, just say this on, I guess I'm going to have to. Whenever the devil's in reverse, this indicates you are choosing to step out of a toxic situation, or it's advising that you might want to step out of a toxic situation because you already know what in your life is toxic. So on Tuesday, there might be something that comes up and you're like looking around and you're like, okay, I don't think I should be involved in this anymore. And then you just walk away. Remember, clear foresight, you're getting these aha moments, you're getting this clarity, and you're like, okay, I guess I should leave. I don't need to involve myself in this toxicity. It could be drama, it could be gossip, it could be addictions, it could be anything of low vibration that's keeping you restricted, okay? It's something that you were once participating in because you kind of felt obligated, or you felt stuck, or it just became a habit, and now you're like, no, I don't want that anymore. And you just leave, or you stop, okay? That gift showed up just in time for the devil in reverse, right? So the devil is a major arcana. So this is a big energy. This is a big turning point in your life, or even just in your day. It's indicating that, you know what, I've decided, I've made a huge decision to free myself from whatever it is that I feel like is holding me back. Okay? So let's look at Wednesday, and we'll talk more about all of this as we go along, but I like to get all the days out. Ooh, another major arcana. On Wednesday, we have the Hanged Man. Hang on, Anne, it hid your comment. So annoying. I used the proper name for male anatomy, and TikTok blocked me from commenting on that live. Oh my God. Which is weird because I see people saying stuff all the time in their videos and it doesn't block them. It's so weird. Anyways, on Wednesday, we have the Hanged Man. Okay? So on Wednesday's a real good time for you to just chill. Okay? Because there's something that you are getting a different, remember we have the blessing of clear foresight, right? Well, the Hanged Man is like, hey, you're going to have to hang back for a second so you can see this from a different perspective. He also is somebody who sacrifices things, which means he's letting go of things that he once thought were important to him, but they're not. Okay? He's more focused on spiritual understanding. He's more focused on the higher perspective of, let me take a look down and see what is going on. Because you know how we talk about this all the time, where if you have a problem, it's right here in your face. And you can't see anything else but the problem. But if you energetically back yourself up, you can back yourself up all the way into space and be looking at the earth. And you realize just how little that problem is, and you get a better perspective on what really matters and what am I giving energy to that I shouldn't, right? Because we have the devil here in reverse. It's telling you to walk away from what is holding you back. Walk away from what is oppressing you. And then on Wednesday, it's like you're going to start to see why. You're going to start to see more profound information as far as here's what you need. Here's what you don't need. Make sense? So you could be decluttering your home on Wednesday as well. So Wednesday, like I said, is kind of a day to like hang out and really just kind of look around your life. Look around your space, your home, your work, your life in general. It's like just look around and take stock in like what is bringing me joy and happiness and peace. What is taking away from that? And you want to address that. Okay? All right, let's look at Thursday. Oh, there we go. Really good energy this week. So Thursday is the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is all about filling your own cup. It's a new opportunity at emotional fulfillment. So think about it. We have this King of Cups here, and he's going, I know exactly what the problem is. I know exactly what it is that I need, or I know exactly what it is that you need, okay? And then you start stepping away from anything toxic that you've been putting yourself into, okay? Because the devil, it's just like a mind trick. It's the ego making you think that you're stuck in a situation when in reality you always have a way out, okay? And this is you choosing to step out of that. And then the Hanged Man is like, I'm letting go of everything that really I know I should have done a long time ago, but now I see it from a higher perspective. I'm decluttering, I'm getting rid of things, I'm moving people from like close friends to acquaintances because they're toxic, all of that. Okay? These are two big energies happening in the Tuesday and Wednesday. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is about I'm going to start filling my own cup now because I've been filling everybody else's and depleting mine. Okay? So this is the only way that you're going to find peace. This is the only way that you're going to find health and harmony, by filling your own cup. Okay? Also, it could be that you have a new opportunity that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment because you've decided. Remember last Friday, we were talking about if you decide, the universe gets to work. So it could be that you've decided these things on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then all of a sudden, here comes this opportunity. Either way, it's beneficial for you. Right? Okay? Yes, you time. All right, so I want to make sure. Thank you. I did your Fool's Major Arcana card for me. It resonated to the max. Oh, you're welcome. Good. I'm glad that helped. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. See what's hiding underneath. Look at that. The Eight of Swords in reverse. You guys, this is very positive energy this week. The Eight of Swords in reverse is freeing yourself from your own self-imprisonment, okay? It's really making that shift to, the swords are all about the mind. Remember how I said the devil makes you think, it's that ego, it's that mind, makes you think that you have to do these things, makes you think that you need these things, makes you think that you're stuck, and you realize it's all in your head, okay? It's all in your head. So when you decide these things, and when you decide that, you know what, I'm going to stop thinking this way, I'm going to stop talking this way, I'm going to stop moving this way, because all it's doing is it's keeping me oppressed, universe kicks into gear. And they're like, thank God she's finally clearing her own way, or he's finally clearing his own way. Either way, okay? Let's see. Let's get some oracle. Is this making sense? I've been thinking for a long time to shift from my job, and I was looking for a change. Oh, good. See? Good. I'm glad this is making sense. You know, so many people have the wrong idea about tarot. They think that the cards are the cards and you can't, that's just what's happening and that's all you can do. The cards are meant to make you think. The cards are meant to put you in the power position so you stop being a victim to life just happening to you. Okay? You are in charge here. You decide. That's why we have this Eight of Swords. It's all that old programming making you think that you are helpless, that you can't do anything about it. And that's not true. I mean, we see people all day, every day who thrive against all odds. Why? Because they didn't let that stuff hold them back. They changed their mind. Okay? You have a very important meeting on Thursday about your women's travel group. Ooh, it looks like it's going to go well. Yeah, it does look like a very good flowing energy week, Glenn. Bees buzzing. Bees are a very good, like the buzzing bees regulates your nervous system. It helps with your energy alignment. It's a very good sound. Bees represent abundance and prosperity and working together. So yeah. Awesome. Well, have fun in yoga. So overwhelmed. When will it get better? It'll get better when you decide. Okay? It'll get better, just like we're talking about here. Things will get better when you realize that you are in the driver's seat, that you are in control here. So you have to take control and you have to make decisions that are going to be right for you. You have to put yourself in spaces that are going to help you to grow. Because if you're not doing anything, then you're just sitting stagnant in this whirlwind of toxicity. Okay? Look. Golden Palace. I love this card. And I'm going to read this to you because it's awesome. So it's number 23. Okay? 2 is about making a decision. 3 is about communicating that and creating that through your communication. And then it comes together as 5. 5 is all about change, that pivotal point. So I'm going to read this to you. Okay, so the Golden Palace, there's always enough. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that is long overdue. Emotional fulfillment. Okay? The cards know. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. So this is talking about the Hanged Man, okay? The Hanged Man realizes it's not about what he has. It's about who he is and what he understands on this journey, how he moves forward from now on, seeing things from that higher perspective. That's why he's able to shed his own self, all the material things, everything. He's deprogramming himself. That's why he has to hang out for a minute to really come to that aha moment. That's why he has to put himself upside down so he can see it from a different perspective. Okay? Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go, and knowing your true value leads you to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. Okay? So what that means is, all in all, what that's indicating is when you value yourself, when you take yourself and your life seriously, when you allow yourself to be in your authentic vibration, everything else just flows. Okay? So this is telling you that when you decide to do that, when you step out of the toxic energy, when you let go of things that you've been clinging on to, and when you decide to go for these opportunities and to really be real with yourself and everybody else, everything just flows. That's where you find peace. It's where you find harmony. It's where you find abundance. It's where you find health. All the good things. Okay? Yes, deconditioning. Absolutely. Oh yeah, cats purring. Yes, cats know. Cats know. That's why they come lay on you and they purr, because they see that your vibration, your energy needs some adjusting. All right. Let's see what else. Excuse me. There is a crescent above the palace. Yeah. So the crescent is all about filling that cup. Let's see what else. I can. And this, it looks, I don't know if it's the sun or a full moon. It's hard to, it might be even Jupiter back there if it's expanding abundance and everything. It's hard to tell. But yeah, good observation. There's 4 birds flying. So the birds represent seeing things from a higher perspective. It also can represent your thoughts. And we had number 40, a blessing of clear foresight. So there you go, looking at the details, paying attention to the details, and being real with yourself, okay? If you're not willing to be real with yourself, then, I mean, why are you even here? Because in this journey of awakening, that's like step number 1, being real with yourself. Watching fish in a fish tank is relaxing. Yeah. Water is very relaxing. Fish, yeah. Oh, let's see what that one says. Okay, so we have appreciation in reverse. That one wanted to like slide right out. So let's read what that says to us. It's number 15. I love these decks. And if you're learning tarot and oracle, you don't have to memorize all your oracle cards. I have so many oracle decks. You don't have to memorize all your oracle cards because they are more so like direct roundabout messages. Tarot, you need to memorize, okay? Because that's a whole new language. It's very intricate, all right? So here we have appreciation. The appreciation card reversed is warning that you're missing some important opportunities. You've lost your sense of gratitude and have gotten caught up in the prickly brambles of negativity and possibly even despair. Stop focusing on what you don't have, even if it seems to be a lot. Instead, find something to appreciate about yourself and your life. Choose to focus on the little things with gratitude and acknowledgement. Your refusal to appreciate even the small pleasures will cause them to drop from your hands and keep you stuck in some of your problem patterns, causing you to lament your lack even more. Let go of this negative force and spend some time every day acknowledging what you have to be grateful for. Remember, the more you appreciate your life, the more your life will appreciate and value. See? That's what we've been talking about. You have to decide to do things differently, to think differently, to speak differently, okay? Because until you do that, nothing is going to change. We talk about this all the time. Authenticity is important in the awakening process. Oh man, it is like the most important thing. Yes. Lament, you love that word? Let's see. So yeah, it's really telling you to stop and look around, especially today and Wednesday. It looks like on Tuesday that there is going to be some sort of decision made where you step away from something or you stop doing something, okay? Like I said, it could be habits. It could be, like putting yourself in drama. It could be gossiping. It could be addictions. Anything, like I said, that's been holding you back. Anything that where you feel like you felt obligated to participate in this, or it's just been something you've been doing for so long that you don't even recognize it's a problem anymore. It's telling you like, hey, wake up, get away from this. And you're going to start to see things in a completely different light. And you're going to realize what's important and what is not in life. And a lot of the times we are focusing too much on the stupid, superficial shit. Really, honestly. Yeah, onward soldiers, I like that. Let's do the angels and ancestors. I haven't done that in a while. Listen to Moody Blues' Late Lament. Oh, okay. I'm so real that I trigger and irritate others. Look, same. Seriously. I piss some people off. Because I believe it's better to be truthful, right? It's better to be authentic and honest. And yeah, people don't like that. Either they love you or they hate you for it. Good morning, Jessica. All right, let's see what else we need to know for this week. We have hunter, track down your fears and desires. There we go. So we have this energy here today. Okay? Maybe that's what the King of Cups is telling you. Like, hey, we need to go find what your fear and your desires are and what is keeping you from fulfilling those desires. Are they spiritual desires? Is it part of your journey that's pulling you? Or is it ego desires that you're too distracted with? Okay? So you need to track those down and be real with yourself and be like, okay, well, I am focusing too much on obtaining too many things. I'm getting sucked into things like purchasing things here on the clock app, or going to the Zon and purchasing things there because like you see it constantly in your face, right? So you have to decide, what am I doing and what are my desires and why? Is it something that is going to help me, or is it something that's hindering me? Am I really desiring for somebody else to fulfill me, or am I really working on fulfilling myself and then looking for someone to share a life with? Okay? All of these things are either going to put you in the victim mindset or the power mindset. It's going to be up to you. Excuse me, goodness. We've had so much weather happening here in Texas that it's ridiculous. You do the same thing, love you, I hate you. Yep. I mean, it is what it is. His horns remind you of the Aries ram. Yeah, he does have ram horns. It's funny, he has ram horns and deer horns, or deer antlers. Yep. And it looks like a gazelle head on the top of his bow. It's hard to tell what that is. But you'll see, hang on, I'll show you. Whoops. You'll see behind him, you have this darkness like a cave, okay? So either he's going in the cave or he's coming out, okay? So if you haven't ever gone within, it's time to go in the cave. It's time to hunt down everything that's been hiding within and shed some light on it. Shed some awareness on it. Then it becomes not so scary, okay? Because if you constantly are avoiding things and hiding from things, you're always going to be scared. You're always going to be afraid of your own shadow. But if you shed light on it, you're no longer afraid. Think about children when they first see their shadow, they're scared to death, right? Because they're like, who is this following me around? But then you teach them, oh, that's just your shadow. It's the sun reflecting and it's casting a shadow. And they're like, oh, and then it becomes fun. Then you're not scared. So the more you learn about something, the less you fear it. Yes, I do private readings that you can book through the link in my bio. Okay, let's see. Okay, now you guys know I always pronounce these wrong. So it could be Bobisana, Bobinsana, trust, number 8. Okay, remember how we were talking about being in the energy flow. Well, that's exactly what 8 indicates. When you're in the energy flow, when you're in alignment with yourself, whenever you are just seeing things for what they are and making decisions off of that instead of making emotional or irrational reactions, you're in the flow. When you trust in yourself and then you trust in the universe, the divine, God, whatever you choose to call it, then that puts you in the flow. It does look like Pocahontas, huh? So let me read this to you. Okay, so it says, the bright and pink flowers bathe the energy body with the softness of light, awakening the inner pathways to unconditional self-love. Bobisana reminds us that love is the highest state of receivership, reminding us not to forget the necessary power of self-love. Well, that's what the Ace of Cups indicates, right? Remember how I was talking about we need to fill our own cup without depleting it. I mean, we can still share the overflow, but we have to make sure we're taking care of ourselves too. This is all about self-love, and this is the only place you're going to find peace. Okay? Let's see. Self-love is a high state of receivership, reminding us not to forget the necessary power of self-love. Bhavasana assists us in rediscovering forgotten places within ourselves, retrieving fragments of our heart, seeking healing. Ask yourself, where in my heart's memory can I bring wholeness to? Bhavasana medicine is like that of whales and hummingbirds, the joyous record keepers of the sacred that assist us in accessing the reservoirs of the cosmic heart. It's reminding you to pay close attention to the messages encoded in dreams, synchronicities, and symbols that surround you right now. Through those doorways, you can further explore the great mystery of your heart's desire. So this is exactly what we were talking about, okay? This is exactly saying you've got to go within and shed light. Remember how it says, hunt down your fears and desires? Same thing. It's hunting down all those pieces of you that you've given away. All those pieces of you that you've allowed somebody to take, or that you've packed away and stuffed down because you're afraid to go look at it, okay? No wonder there's an elder lady in the background. Yeah, it's the ancestors. Like you have so much energy, and you see it's like the ancestral DNA, and it's all tied together, right? Time is not linear, so we're all still connected. It doesn't matter. And so you have all of this help, all of this awareness. So it's telling you, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Pay attention to those aha moments. Pay attention to those dreams that seem like they're so real that you lived it. Because what it's telling you is there's something in there to help you to bring awareness to the forefront, okay? Oh, well, there you go. An herb for lucid dreaming and heart healer. I love that. Okay. What else? Let's do the Sacred Forest Oracle. It's 23:11. When I said it's usually 23:23. When I said what? Let's see. What do we need to know this week? What else do we need to hear? Wizard of the Woods, focus. It was so funny because I was sitting here looking, I was like, we have 5s showing up, and this is number 50. Okay? So look, it looks like the Hermit, doesn't it? The Wizard of the Woods. So I want to read this because it keeps making me think of the Hermit card in tarot. But we're going to find out more of what he wants to say. Because I don't pull this card very much at all. Oh, focus. There is true magic in the world. However, to experience it, you must be able to direct your intention in the direction of your dreams. We literally were just talking about that. Thoughts are things, and as you focus your thoughts towards the good, you will attract more positive experiences and loving people in your life. I mean, it's just repeating itself, right, Dumbledore? It's just repeating itself. If you direct your thoughts towards that which isn't working, you will create even more challenging situations. If you are pleased with the direction you are going, concentrate on what you desire, not what you don't want. To develop inner power, gather your energy and focus intently on one thing. Also, diminish activities that aren't essential to this goal, and it will be just a matter of time until miracles begin to unfold. The spirit of the wizard of the woods says, put your attention on what's worthwhile, worthwhile, loving, and beautiful. That's what will manifest in your life. What you focus on is what you create. This is the time to choose just one thing to focus on rather than a slew of things and watch miracles abound. 100% true. 100% true. So this is telling you, I mean, it's all telling you the same thing. So let me show you. This is telling you, which one is it? Track down your desires and your fears, because you need to be aware of what it is that you want and what's holding you back, right? Show gratitude for the things that you have in your life, no matter big or small. Because once you start expressing gratitude, the universe is like, oh, they want more, so I'm going to give them more. It's just energy, okay? So express more gratitude for the things that you do have. Here we have the Golden Palace. It's telling you that you can receive everything that you want, but you have to be aware of what it is that you want. And you have to express the gratitude and realize that if you're just wanting things to collect a lot of things to make you feel important, that's going to be fleeting abundance. If you are really loving yourself and realizing that not everything matters, all the material stuff doesn't matter, it's more so what's going on in here that matters. Here it all just naturally comes. And the Wizard of the Woods is telling you the same thing. Recognize what it is that you desire. Be grateful. Pay attention to the things that you are saying negatively and stop it. Okay? Because again, we have the Eight of Swords underneath the deck, and it's telling you, you are the only one who can change your thought patterns. You are the only one who can break you free from these old ways. Okay? They may have been programmed into you from childhood, but you now have the awareness to change it all. That's why the devil in reverse is showing up, because it's all a scam. it's all just a mind trick. Okay? So, yeah. Oh, I like that. And then we have this one telling you, trust it. Trust it. Trust yourself. Okay? Pay attention to those aha moments. Pay attention to those signs and synchronicities, because you're getting the blessing of foresight, right? You're going to have real clear vision this week, at least Monday through Thursday. And what you do with that is going to determine where you go from here. Let's get one of these. Okay, what else? What else do we need to know? We have the pathway number 35. So fives keep showing up, okay? This is you clearing the pathway. This is you deciding which way you're going to go. Remember, 3 is all about communication and creativity. So what you speak, what you think, what you're communicating is creating this path. They've done science experiments. Like, they proved that you are creating this reality. So whatever is not like in your focus, whatever you're not focusing on, doesn't exist. And that doesn't mean that we're going to start calling people NPCs and all that other shit. That's toxic, okay? What it's stating is what you focus on is what you are creating. It's what you are bringing more of into your life. So there you go. This is your pathway. And you see the butterflies? It's all about transformation and growth. Okay? And look, it's not a straight pathway. It's got winds and twists and turns. It would be boring if it didn't, right? If we were just here just to exist and nothing really happened, like, why would we be here? It'd be boring. We wouldn't learn anything. Yeah, there's 5 butterflies. You're very observant, Elaine. Good catch on all this. I like that. Let's do this one. Okay, let's see. Coming out of the woodwork and shadows. Yeah, I like that. Whoops. Yes, 3 plus 5 is 8. Absolutely. Absolutely. So when they start all equaling to each other, all the cards that we're pulling is telling you that, yes, they're all speaking to each other. They're all giving us the same message. So if you don't get it, then I really highly recommend you go watch the replay on YouTube, because maybe you need to hear it again. But it's all telling the same thing. The Ghost Dance. Ooh, number 22. I like that. Give me 1 second, because I don't know where that book is. That's not it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Don't judge me for my comfy pants. I have to sit here all day reading tarot, coaching people, so I'm comfy. Okay, so the Ghost Dance. The essence, there's 3 different things we're going to read from this. So the essence, the ghost dance of the American Plains Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they haunt us. Honor the spirit of the ancestors and receive their lessons and gifts. This includes honoring your own past lives, because we've all had past lives, right? If you don't realize that, then you might want to do some research. The invitation. The ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. Step into the abundance that is offered to you. Receive the gifts of those that have come before you and write a new story for your life. I mean, my God. Can this speak to what we're talking about even more? The medicine. If you are trapped in a vicious cycle of nostalgia, mourning a lost youth, or opportunities missed, it is time to make an altar for the ancestors. Collect a few photos, light some incense, offer sage, and open the windows of your house to release them to their destiny and to the wind. Be wary of being snared in a relationship with someone from a past lifetime, as the people we loved or hurt have a way of reappearing in our lives. There is no learning for you there anymore. So it's talking about letting go. It's talking about doing things differently. This 8 of Swords is that energy, okay? In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, I wish I could pull it out, but it would take me a while. In the 8 of Swords, you see the person like all bound up. They have the blindfold on. They have the swords around them, but you have to look behind them. There's a castle there. The castle represents like the family, ancestors, all the obligations. It could be society, but more so it's going to be like your close influences. So this speaks volumes to me, because I know what the 8 of Swords is saying. It's saying you have to be the one that breaks the cycle. You have to be the one that stops blaming your life on your past. Sorry, but it's true. Okay? When you stop being the victim of your life and you start seeing yourself as the one who is the way shower, the obstacle overcomer, I'm making up words. You know, the one who does things differently, who is breaking these cycles, then it puts you in the power position. Okay? You stop being the victim. Now, that doesn't take away from the things that have happened to you. That doesn't mean you've never been victimized. Okay? It's saying that you are not labeling yourself as a victim. You're not going to sit here and repeat patterns over and over and over again because that's just how life is and you're just a victim. No. You got to snap out of it and realize that you are the one set to break all of this. Okay? To change the pattern. This is why we're having this great awakening. This is why everybody is getting this, influx of energy and awareness, because we're meant to make this shift now. All right? Yeah, the gatekeeper. You are the gatekeeper to your life. Absolutely. You're the one who decides. Okay, let's get into the money deck right quick. What is our money message for this week? We got some really strong, like, in-your-face messages this week. Look, we have denial. Let's read what it says, okay? There's 3 ways to resonate. This is your money message for the week. Perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. Remember, we've talked about that before. This could be one of 2 ways, okay? So let me read this again. Perhaps you're insisting that reality be something other than what it is. So, are you insisting that your reality is that you are living in lack? Are you insisting that your reality be that there's not enough money or abundance to go around? Or are you insisting that there's plenty to go around and that you are deserving to receive your abundance, that you are not in lack? Okay? So what is it that you're insisting? Number 2, what are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than a lie. I mean, what the fuck? See? I told you. The cards know. I told you it's better to be honest with yourself, to be aware of how you're playing your part in your life. I don't remember who I was talking to. Maybe it was Monty. I can't remember who else. Y'all let me know in the comments if you remember. Where we were talking about the journey. The human journey is a very lonely journey. You are alone. You have other people, right, that are influencers and soulmates and things like that. But your journey, essentially, you're alone. This is your journey. You have to decide. You have to bring awareness. You have to do all these things if you want to experience what it is that you've been dreaming of this whole time. Okay? So it's saying, what are you refusing to see? It's better to live a truth than a lie. What is your truth? Remember, if it's not being observed, it doesn't exist. So if you're observing that you're meant to be lack-minded or like you're a life full of lack, then that's what you're going to experience. But if you're observing all of the good things that are happening, the money that you do have, the authenticity that you're putting out, all of those good things, then here comes all of that positive energy. Okay? Number 3, if you've been putting a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask. Yeah, any money made in a low vibration will have its repercussions. Trust me on that. Okay? We see it all the time. Okay? One day or the other, it's going to happen. You came alone and you will go alone in the end. Yeah. Yep. Just a saying in Hinduism I heard before. Yeah, absolutely. It is definitely the soul journey. And that's what I was saying. I wanted to make sure that we didn't like scare people in saying that, you know, you're alone, you're going to be alone forever. No, it is the soul journey. And you have to decide where you're going to go. This is your journey to experience. This is your responsibility. So, yeah. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate that. Honestly, I wish we could like perm our hair like this, because I would so get a perm and do it like this, but I don't think there is one. What else do we need to know this week? Ooh, we have bull. Look at that. It says stubborn, uncompromising, stability and durability, riches and wealth. Very Taurus energy. So you notice there's like two seemingly low vibrations and then two powerful ones. So we have stubborn. Stubborn can go either way. So are you stubborn in your beliefs that you're the victim and nothing good is going to happen in your life? Or are you stubborn in the way of, I can decide whatever it is that I want. I'm abundant, I'm peaceful, I'm healthy, and you stay in that like tunnel vision, okay? Uncompromising. You're not willing to compromise on anything less than what you deserve, right? Because that bull is going to bust through that shit. Stability and durability. We all want that. And you can have that. It's just you have to focus on that. Remember, what you focus on is what you create. And then the third one is riches and wealth. I mean, we have the golden palace showing up here. We've had the door to opportunity showing up I don't know how many times. So it's telling you it's all here just on the other side of the door. All you have to do is open it. Okay? Very big rollers for a perm. You know, I've heard that it won't stay if it's like too big. It's so weird to me. It's like if you can make those ringlets, why can't you make them pretty curls? It's called body wave perm. Look, I might need to look into that because my hair is naturally wavy, but it's so fine that I'd have to wash it every day. Venus and Taurus, yes, our own house, or Venus's own house. Yep, especially in May, you guys, in Taurus season, Jupiter's going into Taurus, Venus is going into Taurus. I believe is Mars going into. I mean, there's going to be so many planets in the house of Taurus, which is the second house, which is all about our resources, our material things, our wealth, all of that. So May is going to be a big month for a lot of people, especially Taurus and Aries. Mars is going to be Aries. Thank you. Thank you for that. So that's that go-getter energy. Mars is Aries. Aries is Mars. So, yeah, I'm excited. And it's coming at a perfect time for me because I'm finishing up the Tarot Apprenticeship module in the next, I'm hoping, couple of weeks. And then I'm finishing up my tarot book. I only have, 10 more cards to interpret. And then that'll get published and be out for y'all. So excited. You can perm it for me. Look, we might have to do that sometime in the near future. But I heard that like if you have bleached hair, you shouldn't perm it because it could really do damage. So you'll have to educate me on that. All right, what else do we need to know? What is our Rebel deck message for the week? Let's see. What is our Rebel deck message? Ooh, it says you are being shady. Watch out, shit could get ugly. So what does that mean for you personally? It says you're being shady. So what that means is you're putting yourself in low vibe situations. Okay? So if that's what you keep focusing on, then things are going to get ugly. So you better change your mindset. You better change the way you talk about things and people and yourself. So if you don't, shit's gonna get ugly. Did we have that last Monday? Golly, it's telling us. This deck calls you out. How are things for Pisces? I honestly don't remember. I follow a lot of astrologers. I don't do astrology, but I obviously have to know bits of astrology because I read tarot and you just have to. So I'm sorry, I don't know, but you can go look on like YouTube and stuff like that. And there's all kinds of great readers or astrologers on YouTube. If I have my phone that I'm using right now, I wish I could go and give you recommendations, but I can't remember. Their names on YouTube. I'm sorry. not being shady. I'm trying to stop bowing down to others' demands. Hey, there you go, Amy. Good for you. You're welcome, Kimber. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you better recommendations. But yeah, there's a lot of great people on YouTube. So you guys, this is a nice message for this week. I mean, we pulled a lot, and they're all telling you the same thing. Okay, they're all telling you that it's time to let go of the superficial. It's time to, shine light on what's going on within. What are your desires? What are your fears? What is it that you really want, and what's holding you back? Okay, because it's all in your head. So if you missed the beginning of the reading, I put it up on YouTube. Okay, if you are wanting to learn how to read tarot, classes are open. Enrollment is open right now. You can do the self-paced module, or you can get into my live class for summer or fall. All right. If you get into the live class, you get certified as a tarot reader. If you do the self-paced module, I don't have certification for that right now because you're doing it at your own pace, and I'm not there. So, yeah, choose which one works for you. So, oh, wait. KRS Astrology, they're on YouTube. Okay, let's check them out. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful week. If you need anything, the link is in my bio. I'm always here to help, okay? I will see you back here Friday morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, okay? We'll talk about the weekend, get more readings, we'll laugh, we'll cry, we'll do all the things. All right? Love y'all, and I will see you later.